What if I told you that one of the most advanced civilizations of the ancient world thrived thousands of years ago, and yet its secrets are still buried beneath the sands of time? In this video, we'll uncover the history of the Indus Valley Civilization, specifically the ancient city of Mohenjo-Daro. We'll take you through its origins, the mysterious people who built it, and how their culture and innovations still impact us today. From their advanced urban planning to the unsolved mysteries surrounding their language and eventual disappearance, this city offers a window into the past that has yet to be fully understood. The city of Mohenjo-Daro, located in what is now Pakistan, was once a bustling urban center, complete with multi-story buildings, an intricate drainage system, and evidence of advanced knowledge. But despite its impressive architecture and advancements, this civilization, part of the Indus Valley Civilization, vanished mysteriously, leaving behind only ruins and unanswered questions. What happened to Mohenjo-Daro, and why has it remained so hidden in history? Mohenjo-Daro, built around 2600 BCE, was one of the twin capitals of the Indus Valley Civilization, which spanned present-day Pakistan, northwest India, and parts of Afghanistan. Located in the Sindh province along the banks of the Indus River, the city was strategically placed near fertile land, which supported agriculture, a key to its prosperity. This civilization was contemporaneous with ancient Mesopotamia and Egypt, yet it was strikingly different in many ways. Mohenjo-Daro's streets were laid out in a grid pattern, which was an architectural marvel at the time. These streets were wide and well-organized, intersecting at right angles, similar to modern cities. The planning of the city was unparalleled in the ancient world. Each neighborhood was separated by large roads, and the houses were designed for efficiency and comfort. In fact, many homes had private wells and bathrooms with sophisticated drainage systems that emptied into the city's main sewage system, which ran along the streets. This level of urban planning suggests a highly organized society with deep knowledge of hygiene and public health. The people who lived in Mohenjo-Daro were part of the larger Indus Valley Civilization, which is thought to have been one of the first major urban societies in human history. Though their ethnic origins remain a topic of debate, many scholars believe that the people of Mohenjo-Daro were likely Dravidian or had a similar ancestral link to the people who today populate the southern parts of India. Their culture was complex, with a high level of organization and clear social structures. One of the most intriguing aspects of Mohenjo-Daro is the mystery surrounding their language. The Indus script, found on numerous seals, pottery, and tablets, remains undeciphered. This script could potentially unlock a deeper understanding of their society, but for now it's still a puzzle. The seals themselves feature a wide range of symbols, some depicting animals and others showing human figures, often with elaborate headdresses or clothing, hinting at their social or religious importance. Life in Mohenjo-Daro was advanced, with evidence of early technologies and innovations that shaped daily life. The city's residents were skilled in a wide range of crafts. Archaeologists have found beautiful jewelry, pottery, and beadwork, showing their artistic ability and trade networks. Many of these artifacts were made using materials that were imported from distant regions, including precious stones, metals, and ivory. This suggests that Mohenjo-Daro was a hub of trade and commerce, connected with other ancient civilizations in Mesopotamia, the Persian Gulf, and Central Asia. Their mastery in metallurgy is also noteworthy. The people of Mohenjo-Daro were skilled in working with copper, bronze, and even early forms of steel, creating tools and weapons that were incredibly durable. They were also known for their precision in measuring, with standardized weights and measures found in the city, revealing their advanced understanding of mathematics and commerce. The diet of the Mohenjo-Daro people was diverse. and based on both agriculture and animal husbandry. Wheat, barley, and peas were commonly grown, and they raised livestock such as cattle, sheep, and goats. Evidence of fishing also points to the city's connection to the Indus River and its tributaries. In addition to this, Mohenjo-Daro was one of the first places where cotton was domesticated, which revolutionized textile production in the ancient world. The social structure of Mohenjo-Daro was clearly organized, but we don't know the exact details. The presence of large, well-constructed homes suggests a relatively high standard of living for the city's elite. Meanwhile, smaller houses and the overall layout of the city hint at a more egalitarian society, with no obvious evidence of a rigid class system as seen in ancient Egypt or Mesopotamia. Family life in Mohenjo-Daro is thought to have been nuclear, as evidenced by the remains of houses that suggest a separation of living and working spaces. While there's no evidence of palaces or grand monuments dedicated to rulers, some archaeologists speculate that power in Mohenjo-Daro may have been more decentralized than in other ancient civilizations. Marriage and family structures remain somewhat unclear, but evidence suggests that the people valued social bonds and family cohesion. Burials found in the city often include items like pottery, jewelry, and tools, which may have been intended to accompany individuals into the afterlife. Religious practices in Mohenjo-Daro are still a subject of much debate. Unlike Egypt or Mesopotamia, where grand temples and elaborate rituals were recorded, the people of Mohenjo-Daro left behind little direct evidence of religious structures. However, numerous small statues and figurines have been found, including depictions of a mother goddess, suggesting fertility and agricultural rituals. Some scholars believe these religious practices were focused on nature, animals, and fertility, aligning with the concept of animism. Let's glimpse into the architectural marvels of Mohenjo-Daro that reveals a sophisticated society. Mohenjo-Daro was not just a city, it was a marvel of urban planning and architecture that shows the incredible sophistication of its society. The city's grid layout is one of its most remarkable features. The streets were laid out in straight lines, intersecting at right angles to form a rectangular grid. This level of planning was rare in ancient cities and was not replicated on a large scale until much later in history. The careful arrangement of roads and buildings shows that the city was designed with a sense of order and efficiency, possibly to accommodate a large, complex society. Another striking feature of Mohenjo-Daro's architecture is its advanced drainage system. The city's streets were equipped with covered drains that carried wastewater away from homes and public areas. These drains were made of baked brick and were lined with stone, and many homes had their own private bathrooms and wells. This level of urban sanitation was groundbreaking for its time and was not matched by most other ancient civilizations until much later. The fact that Mohenjo-Daro had a central sewage system and an organized water supply demonstrates a society deeply concerned with public health and hygiene. The public bath complex at Mohenjo-Daro is another incredible example of the city's advanced infrastructure. The Great Bath, as it's called, is a large rectangular pool surrounded by a colonnaded walkway and enclosed by thick brick walls. Some archaeologists believe that the bath had religious or ritual significance, while others think it was used for bathing and communal gatherings. Regardless of its purpose, the sheer scale and design of the structure point to the importance of cleanliness and communal spaces in the daily lives of Mohenjo-Daro's inhabitants. The sophistication of the city's public works reflects a highly organized and forward-thinking society that prioritized both functionality and aesthetics. Around 1900 BCE, Mohenjo-Daro and much of the Indus Valley Civilization began to experience a dramatic decline. The reasons for this sudden collapse remain unclear, with several theories being put forward. Let's look into the challenges faced by archaeologists in uncovering Mohenjo-Daro's decline and abandonment. The decline and abandonment of Mohenjo-Daro remain among the most mysterious aspects of its history, and archaeologists have faced numerous challenges in piecing together its story. One of the biggest obstacles is the lack of written records. Unlike ancient civilizations like Mesopotamia or Egypt, the people of Mohenjo-Daro left no comprehensive texts, and the Indus script, despite being found on numerous seals and pottery, has yet to be deciphered. Without a written account of their history or any clear explanation for the city's sudden fall, archaeologists are left to make educated guesses based on material remains and environmental data. Another major challenge is the city's state of preservation. Over the millennia, the ruins have been subjected to erosion, weathering, and occasional looting. Additionally, the site's remote location in the Sindh region of Pakistan has made excavation work difficult and costly, requiring careful planning and coordination, especially considering the political and logistical challenges faced in the area. Recent advances in technology, such as ground-penetrating radar and drones, have helped archaeologists explore areas that were once inaccessible, but much of the city's structure still lies beneath layers of soil and debris. Moreover, the true reasons behind Mohenjo-Daro's decline remain speculative due to the lack of direct evidence. While there are signs of damage to buildings, unlike other ancient cities, no clear signs of violent destruction, such as weapons or large-scale burning, have been found, which suggests that warfare may not have been the primary cause of its abandonment. Let's go into more details regarding popular theories surrounding the city's demise. Theories about the decline of Mohenjo-Daro have been the subject of much speculation, and several compelling possibilities have been put forward. Each theory is supported by various pieces of evidence, though none provide a definitive answer. 1. Climate change and shifting river patterns. One of the most widely discussed theories is that environmental changes, specifically climate change and shifts in the course of the Indus River, contributed to the city's collapse. Over time, the river's course may have altered, reducing the city's access to water for agriculture and daily use. Additionally, the region could have experienced a change in climate, perhaps a prolonged drought or a decrease in the monsoon rains, which would have disrupted agricultural production and led to food shortages. As the city relied heavily on agriculture for its sustenance, any disruption to the river or climate would have had severe consequences for its people. Evidence of sediment deposits in the region suggests that the Indus River may have changed its course, and the once fertile land may have turned arid, leading to a breakdown in food production. Without an adequate food supply, the city would have struggled to maintain its population, contributing to its abandonment. 2. Flooding and natural disasters. Another theory suggests that flooding could have been a major factor in the decline of Mohenjo-Daro. Given the city's proximity to the Indus River, it is possible that catastrophic floods ravaged the area, destroying buildings and agricultural fields. The lack of evidence for large-scale destruction from war leads some researchers to believe that natural disasters, such as flooding or earthquakes, may have been responsible for the city's abandonment. 3. Invasions and external attacks. While there is no direct evidence of large-scale invasions, some theories propose that the decline of Mohenjo-Daro may have been due to outside forces. This could have been a series of smaller invasions by neighboring groups or a larger, more organized attack. However, the absence of weapons and the lack of signs of widespread violence complicate this theory. Additionally, the lack of fortifications or military structures in the city suggests that its inhabitants may not have been prepared for external threats in the same way that other ancient civilizations were. 4. internal, social, or economic collapse. It is also possible that Mohenjo-Daro experienced internal decline due to overpopulation, economic issues, or social unrest. With its highly planned urban environment, the city may have faced logistical challenges in sustaining a growing population. Additionally, changes in trade routes or the loss of access to important resources may have triggered economic hardship, leading to societal instability. In the absence of a strong centralized government, it's possible that internal conflicts or societal breakdown contributed to the city's eventual abandonment. Whatever the cause, by 1500 BCE, the city was abandoned and largely forgotten for thousands of years. This lack of clear indicators leaves archaeologists with a puzzle that's difficult to solve, but their continued work is gradually revealing more clues about the city's ultimate fate. Mohenjo-Daro was rediscovered in the 1920s by archaeologist Sir Mortimer Wheeler, and since then, extensive excavations have uncovered much of the city. The ruins of Mohenjo-Daro have provided valuable insights into the culture, architecture, and daily life of this once great civilization. Yet, despite the advances in research, many aspects of Mohenjo-Daro's history remain elusive. For example, we still don't fully understand the city's writing system or the reasons behind its sudden collapse. Let's glimpse into key discoveries and Mohenjo-Daro's importance as a window into early human civilization. Over the years, archaeologists have made several key discoveries at Mohenjo-Daro, shedding light on the daily life and cultural practices of its people. One of the most important finds is the extensive network of seals, which feature animals, human figures, and mysterious symbols that may represent their language or beliefs. These seals are some of the most enigmatic artifacts of the Indus Valley Civilization and have provided valuable insights into the city's commerce and religious practices. In addition to the seals, other discoveries such as tools, pottery, jewelry, and figurines have helped paint a picture of a highly developed society. The large public bath complex, the grid layout of the city, and the intricate drainage systems are all testaments to the ingenuity of Mohenjo-Daro's inhabitants. One of the most famous artifacts is the priest-king statue, which portrays a figure with elaborate jewelry and a serious expression. Some believe this statue may represent a leader or a high priest, although its exact meaning remains speculative. While there is no clear evidence of temples or large-scale religious centers, it's likely that spiritual practices were an integral part of daily life. In recent years, new technologies like ground-penetrating radar have revealed even more of the city's layout and hidden structures. Some recent discoveries include large buildings that may have served as administrative centers or granaries, suggesting that Mohenjo-Daro may have been an early example of centralized governance. Perhaps the most important aspect of Mohenjo-Daro is what it reveals about the sophistication of early human civilization. The city demonstrates that urban planning, advanced sanitation, and social organization were present long before other major civilizations like Ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. The Indus Valley Civilization's achievements in public works, agriculture, and trade provide a fascinating glimpse into the potential of ancient societies and remind us of the high level of human ingenuity and cooperation that existed thousands of years ago. Mohenjo-Daro is a crucial window into early human civilization. It not only showcases the technological and cultural advancements of its people, but also reminds us of how fragile these early societies were. Its mysterious decline leaves us with more questions than answers, but it also continues to spark curiosity and discovery, offering insights that influence how we understand ancient societies and their enduring legacy. Though Mohenjo-Daro no longer exists as a thriving city, its legacy endures. The city's urban planning especially its sanitation systems, was far ahead of its time, and many aspects of Indus Valley society had a lasting impact on the cultures that followed. Today, modern cities around the world still draw inspiration from the well-planned, functional designs of ancient cities like Mohenjo-Daro. Furthermore, Mohenjo-Daro's story serves as a reminder of the fragility of human civilization. We can see that even the most advanced societies of the ancient world can disappear in the blink of an eye. The discovery of this ancient city continues to shape our understanding of the past, and as more artifacts are uncovered, it's likely that new chapters in Mohenjo-Daro's history will be revealed. As we continue to explore the ruins of Mohenjo-Daro and unravel its mysteries, we are reminded that history is often not just about the past. It is also a mirror for our present and a window into our future. If you love exploring ancient civilizations and hidden histories, you won't want to miss what's next. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you won't miss upcoming videos.